What is up, people? What is going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Let me just scooch over a little bit. There you go. That's a bit better. How's it going, everyone? Hope you had a nice day. Hope you guys were surprised by what myself and some other content creators have put out there today. Hoping that you guys were pleasantly surprised if you were keeping up with wild stuff. And in news about Co-op Story. No, I didn't do any... Well, I did one multiplayer hunt, but it didn't include any cutscenes or anything like that. So... You know. I don't know. I don't have anything to say in regards to that. What's up, Brutal? Hello, iToms. What's going on? Some new names. Time to ask questions. Yes. You guys can ask questions. I just need to make a couple of disclaimers. Hello. Might be good to get this one out of the way early, maybe even pin it, but what topics are you strictly unable to speak about, so what nobody wastes time asking? Okay, so Massa, that's a really good suggestion. However, if I were to pin the topics that I'm not allowed to talk about, the pin thing would essentially cover the whole fucking comment session. There's a lot I'm not allowed to, you know, talk about, so... Yeah, hello to Hex as well. Is that Athena in the corner? Yeah, that's Athena. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Catcam where? Bro, I want to get a Capcam so bad, but Athena moves around a lot. Like, right now she's asleep, but she sleeps in the living room. That's where her little cat tower is. Hey, Victor! Dude, how's it going? I've always wanted to see you in my chat. How's it going, bro? I really want to play that game. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Chilling playing Terraria and hyped for the 28th. Dude, such a good vibe. You're playing Terraria and chilling. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that, dude. But yeah. Okay. Time to get serious. Let's have a talk about the disclaimers. Can I marry Alma? I fucking wish. How's the armor and weapon designs? Oh, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. So I will say a couple things first. Number one. The reason as to why the stream is titled Almost Anything is because there are topics that I am not allowed to discuss. Okay? There are certain things that I cannot talk about. Watch your videos, but no, not your streams. Dude, you don't have to apologize. You watching my videos makes it... Dude, you watch my videos. What else can I ask of you? Thank you, iToms. You don't have to apologize. It's nice to have you here. I'm sure you have a busy life. Have any opinions on the narrative so far? Of course, no spoilers. I will talk about all of it. Before your questions, fellas. And hello to Lassen as well. Hello to Livio. So nice to see all of you guys. Was Hitstop present? Yes. I'll talk about it in a bit. Okay, so first disclaimer. I might not be able to answer a lot of questions. And that is not because I don't want to. It's because I can't. Number two. I have 15 minutes of exclusive footage that will be playing in the background. We'll move on to that scene in a second. And what else was it that I wanted to say? Fuck it. I'm sure we'll remember it as we go along. Okay, let's go over to exclusive footage stuff because you guys definitely need to see that. Okay, so this is what you guys are gonna have in the background. And yes, you're allowed to ask any questions about the footage that you're seeing. It's me playing the game. But yeah, let's get to the questions. And if anything that you guys ask that I might not be able to explain, I'll go ahead. So from now on, I'm gonna put a go. Oh, hold on. Questions from now on. Go. From that message onwards, I will read your questions. Please take it easy on me, guys. This is the first time. So, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so yeah. And hello to Rocky, hello. Did you get farted on? Yes, you'll see it on this gameplay of me fighting our boy. Yeah, I definitely got farted on. Intentionally. Just so that you guys could see what it looked like, obviously. How stinky is the monkey fart from 1 to 10? So because Rise is 5D, you can actually smell Congalala's ass right in front of you. Spotlight bugs? Any bugs? I didn't spot anything. Lagiacrus? I did not see Lagiacrus. Congalala is so gross in this game, I love him. Is that... what greatsword is that on the footage? This greatsword belongs to Lalabarina. Yeah. The greatsword that I have belongs to Lalabarina. Okay, guys, take it easy, take it easy. How's performance? So, this was played on a base PS5, and performance was absolutely fine. Performance was lovely. It was super smooth. I played it on performance mode on PS5. The game looked insane, as you guys can see, and the performance was silky smooth. It didn't crash, it didn't stutter, nothing. It was really good, really, really good. Very simple, very simple. You thought Rathian and Gypsaros in these 7 hours? No. So in these hours that I played the game, this build didn't have either Rathian or Gypsaros. So no, I did not fight them. How smooth was the locale transition? Super smooth. Like, it is fair to say that these locales almost feel like one continuous map. From how smooth it is. It was like buttery smooth. Hi, can you confirm if Insect Glaive is better in full release? In the beta, I felt like it was one super slow and didn't hit that hard. Insect Glaive is much better. So I didn't get to play a lot of weapons, but I did play a bit of Insect Glaive, although I don't have footage. I played some Insect Glaive. I focused mainly on Greatsword, Sword and Shield, especially Sword and Shield. Oh, guys, so hold on. I'm trying. There's a lot of questions coming in. I'm trying my best to keep up. Okay. Let's see. How did you feel the colors to be in performance mode? Very vibrant. So, I had an issue, Victor, with my capture, where, for some unknown reason, my software said, hey, let's tune the fucking contrast to maximum so this looks like a deep-fried meme. So I had to fix it a little bit, but it was all beautiful. Very, very beautiful, especially in the Plenty and the Windward Plains. Gorgeous. Loved it. Loved it. Can you talk about the changes to attack boost, affinity, and elemental boost? I cannot. Yogi, I'm sorry. I am not allowed to speak on any of that. Were there any monsters not revealed in any trailers? No. So, I already knew about Nerscylla, like, since January. So when Nerscylla was announced, I already knew that Nerscylla was going to be in there. So I faked my reaction on that live stream. I apologize. I didn't know that they were going to release her. What are you most excited about that you can't speak of? Ah, nice fucking try. Nice try. What I'm most excited about that I cannot speak of is probably the new map, the Ice Shard Cliffs. I think that map is going to blow your fucking mind. Makes sense, they seem to frequently beta test features in previous games. Yes. Everyone's captures was bad? I don't think so. I think... Well, I don't know about... I'm not speaking for anyone on their performance stuff, but I had a couple of hiccups because of my own software. Hey, Ark, which monsters did you get to fight? I got to fight Chemetris, Congalala, Lalabarina, Ufduna, Balahara, Doshaguma, and Nerscylla. I heard that the capture card were having problems, especially if you wanted to go HDR. Yeah, so no HDR was allowed. As far as I know. When I was watching Ruri's Sword and Shield look way faster compared to the beta, dude, I'm not allowed to discuss any specific moves, but I'm just going to tell you this. Sword and Shield is amazing. Look at the footage. Look at me beating that Chemetris' ass. Sword and Shield is way better. Anything about the co-op, the story? No, nothing about co-op story. I didn't play most of the time that we spent playing this game. We were completely alone, so it was mostly single player. I have one multiplayer hunt that I'm saving for later, with Rompy, aka Rompopulo. I don't have any Rompopulo footage here because there's plenty of it already online, but yeah. So nothing. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know. How is Gunlance in Wilds? Would you recommend? Absolutely, Glowtail. Dude, Gunlance has never been this powerful, nor has it been this fun. Play Gunlance. What the hell? Do it. That's not even a question. That's a must. What did you think of Ufduna and the difficulty? So, I don't know if you're talking difficulty as a whole or difficulty for Ufduna specifically. Ufduna was hard. Ufduna was, well, hard. I didn't cart, but Ufduna is very unique, and it's like, this is all pretty much low rank, you guys. So difficulty overall was pretty okay. Like, you know, it's nothing crazy. Can you confirm whether or not this game is wild? Monster Hunter Wild, perhaps. I am not going to speak on the wilderness of this game without a lawyer. I'm glad that now you feel that SNS is really good. I was also kind of disappointed. Don't you worry, us SNS mains were eating real good. Look at me beating the Lullabarina's ass. Look at that. Poor Spider doesn't even know what's coming. Look at that. Look at that Chemitress sword and shield. Chemitress gear was fucking fire. Did you fight any monsters you can't speak about? No. All of the monsters that I fought, I can speak about. All of them. Does Dual Blades get damage quickly? It was bad in the beta. So, Dual Blades Forever is a great name, by the way. I didn't get to play Dual Blades because, just like I didn't get to play Lance. But no, I didn't play any Dual Blades, so I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. Do the bad weather conditions look better now? Much better. Much better. Weather changes in this game look way better now. Is Ufduna worthy of the title of Apex? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I was actually advised to not play, Lance. Of course. Thank you, Say. Thank you for knighting 5 people. I appreciate it. 5 more knights to the order. I hope you serve the order well, my friends. What will you be maining, and can you reveal stuff about Arkveld? So, I'll be honest with you. I know as much about Arkveld as anyone else who's played the trailer. Because, Arkveld was not in that build. He was only in this particular, beta build. You guys can see over here as well, I have some, exclusive Palico armor. Palico armor, you guys. Yeah. I'll give you guys a kiss on the lips if you figure out whose Palico armor that is. Like, which monster it comes from. And, as for the question as to what I'll be maining, I'm gonna be maining, Sword and Shield and Heavy Bowgun. And also Gun Lance and Greatsword. There's just too many weapons to play. Ark, did you get to see the Ice Apex? No, Lucent, I didn't. I wish I did, but I didn't. I was just as surprised as everyone else. Chemitress? Yes. Now kiss me, you handsome man. Correct. Mwah. Lance kind of lost its uniqueness with Perfect Guard implemented. I will say no, because the new version of Lance is fire. Ark, we need to know, did you get to grill new food? So here's the thing, Soren. I didn't experiment with that kind of stuff because I didn't have a lot of time. So I didn't do anything. Could you name your burb? I don't remember. I don't think I didn't dive into any of the sacred customization. I know where you can do it and I gave it a try. But again, I had a very limited amount of time with this build. So I just, I essentially just went for something a bit easier to digest. Are the rumors of all armors unique unlike World, and that's the Chemitress Palico armor? You guys are gonna be so happy, but there's no more slap-on designs. Every single weapon is unique. Every single one. Ark, have you seen my wife and kids in my basement? All locked away in the basement. Starving, potentially. By the way, guys, don't forget to hit the stream up with a like, okay? I'd really appreciate it. It's your support. I forgot to make this clear, but the only reason as to why this happened, as to why Capcom invited me, is because of you. Is because of your support. So I am very, very, very thankful for everything that you guys have done for me. This all started with me making a stupid joke about Hinoa, and we're now approaching 20,000 subscribers. and the company that makes the game that I love invited me to do this, and I could not be more thankful to them or to you. It's all thanks to you. All of it. And I'm gonna shut up before I get emotional, because I will. No worries, Kegren. Have a good one. Is there any early armor with Razor Sharp? I'm not allowed to discuss that. I feel so shit saying that to people. Do you remember to ask chat to leave a like and stay hydrated? I just asked for the like stuff. Yeah. How was the hunting horn? I didn't get to play a dab. Sorry. Which was your favorite fight, and who do you think was the hardest for you? Both of those are the same answer. Definitely Nerscylla. Nerscylla was definitely my favorite. It's Dark Hero. What's up, bro? How's it going? Nerscylla was definitely the hardest, and it was definitely the most fun. Do you think Lagiacrus will return? Davi, I hope so. Because if you guys look at our girl Ufduna here, Ufduna is... Oh, never mind. It switched to Nerscylla. Okay. Ufduna makes it insane to not have Lagiacrus in there. Not gonna lie, Ark, I don't know if anyone else sees this, but Ufduna without the veil looks like a fishy Devil Joe. Now I can't unsee it. Fuck you, man. Are you allowed to say anything about Switch Axe? I didn't play Switch Axe. So I can't... it's not that I'm not allowed, but I just can't. Circling back around, what have you, from what you've seen, what did you find interesting about the Ice Shard Cliffs? I can't discuss that. I'm sorry. Hey, Ark, do you think this will run on the Xbox Series X? It will, Jalen, but it won't be as smooth as PS5. No way, is that Ark from YouTube channel Ark? Dude, is that him? Is it the Ark? What do you think about Arkveld? Arkveld is insane. I love him. Did you guys notice that the quest is called Chained Arkveld? Is there gonna be an Unchained Arkveld? Food for thought. Where do monster health levels fall in this game? Are they any tankier than World, lower than Rise, in Speculation, or somewhere else? Okay, so that's a good question, Yogi. But let me ask you... Well, it's gonna be a bit of an uncertain... Oh, look at that counter right there. Oh, wait, I didn't get the counter. Sad. As far as monster health goes... Oh, there you go. That's the counter. Now, hold on a second. Let's fucking rewind that shit. Look at that. Look at this shit. Hold on. Look at her do her swing. Bam! Right out of there. Love that shit. Incredible. Okay, so we were asking about... Oh, quick question. No, I didn't try Encyclave, and my opinion on Gunlance is that this is the best version of Gunlance we've had so far. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we were talking about... monster health. I think the monsters in this particular low rank were not too challenging, and I also think that this is because this build might have been the same as the one that the media got back in Osaka, Japan. I think it was Osaka. So I think these monsters were actually made a bit easier for the sake of media coverage. But us content creators, I don't think a single content creator will tell you that they struggled. But yeah, I don't think that I can give you a good answer, because I don't think that the monster health was fully there yet. Unchained Arkveld's gonna go crazy if he's real. Dude, I can't fucking wait. I want to see his gear. I want to see everything about Arkveld. Were you given early access to the beginning of the game? No, I haven't. Not now, anyway. Ark, I watched your video about Wilds being darker than you think. Is there anything you would like to add after playing the game preview? Not really, because the first 5 hours doesn't really dive too deep into the story. It was more so, hey... Here's how you're gonna discover... Like, it's you discovering mainly the village, Kunafa Village, discovering the Scarlet Forest. So there wasn't an awful lot about the development. Like, there was nothing about Arkveld, right? So, yeah. Did the Nerscylla babies do anything? Yes. They can fuck you up if you're not careful. Was it easier than low-rank World? Here's the thing. And I'll for now on, just hold on with the questions, because this is an answer that needs a bit of elaborating. This game, and I said this in the video, but Wilds streamlines difficulty. What does that mean? Is that a fancy term to say that Wilds is easier? No. This is something that Monster Hunter needs, which is cut the bullshit and move on to the actual important stuff. What do I mean by this? Listen. I've played For You, GU, Rise and Sunbreak, World and Iceborne, and a little bit of Freedom Unite, and even a little bit of Monster Hunter 1. So what I mean by difficulty streamlining is taking away shit that just isn't how do I put it? Really necessary. Like, do you really want to send people in the beginning of a Monster Hunter to do in the beginning of a Monster Hunter game to do like 3 to 5 gathering quests, only for them to then fight their like first small monster, to only fight the real monster, like the real big monster, like an hour in? Not the best. But this game was easier for me than Base World, because when I started Base World, it was essentially my first Monster Hunter game, so I didn't know how to hunt. And now that I know how to hunt, even Rise was easier than, Base World. But yeah, difficulty is something that I think we're not going to find necessarily in low and high rank. Maybe if they have some sort of end game system for Base Wilds, but definitely the expansion. That's where veteran hunters are going to be challenged. By the way, Caitlin, the reason as to how I fought this monster is because Capcom invited me to go to their office in London and play in an exclusive event with a bunch of other content creators. Rurikon was there. In fact, I went out for dinner with Rurikon and Jono. And there was a really funny story about another content creator, but I'll skip on that for now because I know you guys want to ask questions. How big is the Scarlet Forest map? Okay, so I wish I could tell you, but when we were fighting, we were basically told, hey, just focus on the hunting. Do not go outside of the monster's path and explore. So I didn't explore the maps. But yeah. Fuck-ass fetch quests and then 7 Gip, right? Yeah, exactly. Did the armors and weapons require large amounts of parts to craft? Not all of them. Not all of them. Any turf wars? Yes, plenty of turf wars. I particularly really liked the Lalabarina and Doshaguma. That turf war was pretty cool. Was Yonkutku in the beginning? I didn't fight Yonkutku, so I don't know. And also, I did not fight Gormagala. I saw someone ask about that, but I did not fight Gormagala. You got told not to try Lance. Maybe talk about it. Why they told you? It's a very simple reason. The tweaks that they made to Lance were not full implemented by then. So, yeah. Sadly, they said you can play it, but the weapon is not fully finished yet. So, essentially, I wouldn't get the full Lance experience. So that was basically why. Yeah, you can ask me. You can ask me whatever you want, Eternal. Whether or not I can give you a good answer is a completely different, completely different aspect of things. How many armors could you craft? As in total amount of armor sets? Quite a few. But I don't have a specific number. Because a lot of these armors required more materials. Like, I didn't get to sit down and grind for gear. I just so happened to craft whatever I could at the time. Like, I managed to craft the Lalabarina Greatsword, the Chemitress Sword and Shield, as well as the Balahara Sword and Shield, I believe. Twitter, I saw from Scrinchy, there may be an option to turn off bloated numbers. Do you know if that is in? I don't think I can talk about that. Maybe I can, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to answer because I don't want to get in trouble. Out of the weapons you used, were there any that surprised you with how they felt? Sword and Shield. Because I did not like Sword and Shield in the beta. I thought it was weak. I thought it needed tweaking. And Sword and Shield in this particular iteration feels way better. Based on the footage, do you think that the build you have played had reduced monster health compared to what they'll actually have in the full game? I think so, Master. I think so. Because, yeah, I feel like this build was catered to the mainstream media coverage, not to the content creators who were pros. So, yeah, I feel like maybe their health was a bit lower. Did you get to see any of the Ice Shard Cliffs? Yes, I did. There's still a hunt. Hold on, let me find it. Let's move on to the end. There you go. Me and the Ice Shard Cliffs. Fighting Nerscylla with the Chemitress Greatsword. Better safe than sorry, yeah. Can you still stunlock Shatacabra with Greatsword? I don't know. I didn't fight Shatacabra. I skipped over Shatacabra. SNS looking nice, very nice. Was there any hint of a huge plot twist you noticed but can't say? Not really. I was saying this earlier, but the beginning of the game doesn't give you a lot story-wise. It's more just introducing you to the environment. Like, how do I put this? It makes sure... I've mentioned this in the video that I made, by the way. So if you want to see my full opinion in a summarized version, go watch the video that I just uploaded. And hello, Yojishi, hello. But if you want to see... My opinion on the story is that, at the moment, the story is very much introducing you to this new area, because technically speaking, the guild doesn't know anything about this new area, and it focuses on the beginning of the exploration. So I didn't see anything that was majorly, like, you know... What, 212 people watching? Are you serious? No fucking way! I've never had this many viewers. I've never even crossed 150. God damn. Holy shit. No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to get my fiance. She needs to see this. I'll be right back. She needs to see this. She absolutely needs to see this. Hold on. Let me just grab something real quick. Grab this. Are you ready for this, baby?
Yo, 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 yo!
Yeah, that's Abby here, guys. Who you don't know, because we have quite a few people in the chat. She's my fiance. Abby, look at how many people are watching the stream. 240. It was 220 not even like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's because I joined in. You gotta get a hot girl in, haven't you?
Yeah, that's true. Hot British wife. Me doing whatever my hot British wife wants. Look at how many people are saying hello to you in the chat.
Oh my god, people are spelling my name right as well.
I'm gonna fucking cry, man. Oh my god. I did not expect this. Right. Pull it together. I need to answer questions. Right, guys, back to questions. Back to questions. Remember to like the stream and subscribe to Ark if you haven't. Thank you, Rocky. Hi, Neppy. What's up? Hello to Jalen. Now we have to leave collectively.
Wait. Abby's unlocked to main LS and Wild?
No, fuck you. Go away.
I don't know what that means,
Long
but
sword.
do it.
Long sword.
Do
No,
it.
I'm not doing that.
You don't have a long sword.
Yeah, but I have the sword and shield.
Nah, that's
and the
sick.
gun lance. I need muscular men in armor. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Ark, what's the coolest / biggest change you got excited? The world building. It genuinely feels like this game... In this game, you're just a part of... just a part of the world. Someone says that they love your voice and you used to stay for the whole stream. Does arachnophobia work on big spiders? No, it doesn't. I see you are using an elemental greatsword. Did the elemental damage feel impactful on greatsword? Yes, it did. If you know how to combo with greatsword and wilds, you'll be proccing elements more than you think. Does she know about the waifu videos? We don't talk about that. What the fuck, man? What are you doing?
What do you mean? What waifu video?
Go away. Go. Get out. Go away. That's enough. You almost got me to some shit. No, she definitely knows. I have a fucking figure of Mithra and Hinoa in my office. She knows. Alright, Abby's left. What do you think of the Monster Hunter community? I think the Monster Hunter community is the best gaming community I've been a part of. Like, the Monster Hunter community lifted me from a dude that just made a joke 2 years ago to someone with a hobby that gives me money to pay some bills. And thanks to the Monster Hunter community, I've been able to play Wilds early, so I think very highly of the Monster Hunter community. We have, like, a batch of bad apples, sure, but which community doesn't, you know? Are you going to upload the gameplay fights with sound on or just the talk over? So I'm not allowed to upload, like, just that kind of stuff, but I will do it in a future video. I will try to use the audio from the fights a bit more. It's just that I'm limited as to how much I can use. I had a quick question. I wanted a bit of clarification on something from the video. You said the SNS was changed, the different to be more fun, didn't specify how for spoiler reasons. Yeah, I cannot specify the changes. I can give you overall changes, but I cannot give you anything specific. Like, does it feel better, yes or no? I can say that, but overall, no. I cannot give you any specific details. Sorry. What's the weapon skill experience like? Very high. Very high. Things are no longer spamming... They're not as much spamming one move anymore. You can use a variety of moves, and if you know how to play the game well, the monsters won't even touch you. Hello, it's me, the bad apple. Remember the Rise versus World toxicity? There's always going to be discourse, especially because Monster Hunter has become so big. But I say it's up to us to show people the right way. And if someone is like... I get people that are just rude to me flat out, but there's no point in putting any energy towards that, you know? Let them embarrass themselves. You know, their rudeness will be their own downfall. What was your favorite fight in Wild so far? Arkveld. Arkveld by far. It was going to be Nursilla, but overall, Arkveld. 100%. Do you think performance will launch will be amazing? On PS5, yes. On PC, no. Even though my PC is pretty good at, like, my PC is doing really well in the beta as it is, and this build was way smoother on PS5, so I think that PC build is going to be better, if the benchmark is anything to go by. I gotta ask, will the upgrade trees change the look of weapons like they used to? Mostly asking from what I've seen in the gameplay, Lalabarina Greatsword seems to look like the starter. I cannot discuss that. I don't think I can, so I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer that. What's your most interesting bit of news you are allowed to share? Nursilla. Definitely Nursilla. Nursilla is by far the most exciting thing I got to do. Easily. Hey Ark, thank you for bringing such a unique Monster Hunter content. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Your support literally means the world to me. What is a PC? PC stands for a computer. I don't know if the question is rhetorical or not, so I'm just answering. Did you face Arkveld in what you played? No. Arkveld and Gypsaros were exclusive to the second beta. Thank you, PJ! You love my content, and my content loves you. What is your least favorite fight in Wild so far? Least favorite? Gosh, I didn't even think about it. Probably... Probably Balahara. But that's not because I dislike him. I just think everyone else has been pretty hype. Like, look at Lalabarina. She is so fun. For decorations and upgrade... Ooh, I'm not allowed to speak on any of that. Sorry, Malachi. Sorry. We're able to explore Ice Shard Cliffs. A little bit, Alter Ego. So, when I was recording, I was told, just do the hunt, follow the monster, and do not go explore. So, the only exploration I did is wherever Nursilla went. Did you interact with Endemic Life at all? I did. Yes, I did. I interacted with plenty of Endemic Life, in fact, but I cannot talk too much about it, so I gotta watch my tongue. How do you feel about all the different kind of monsters in this game? So many different varieties. I feel like this has one of the most varied and unique monster rosters out there. It's not just Flying Wyvern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's... yeah, there's a lot more than that. Wild Simp video? Oh yeah, I'm 100% doing a video for the Waifus of Wilds. You kidding? Did you see any craftable blast weapons? I cannot talk about that. Did you see any other stages of the cliffs, or was it just the inclemency? Just the inclemency. Get your mothers to watch the stream, or Ark loves talking to mothers. True. I've done it before on stream, and I'll do it again. How do you feel about the fact that they've outright stated that Greatsword is the canon weapon for the series? I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, I need a drink of water. I can barely keep up. I'm not a professional. I don't know how to do this. Oh. Okay, drink some water. Stay hydrated. Just the reaction to the decorations is making me excited. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't talk about that. How late into the game are decos available in armors? I cannot talk about that. Fuck, you guys are making me feel like a prick. Can you capture Nursilla babies like Endemic Life? I didn't try that. Shit, I should have tried that. Oh, that would have been such a mini. Oh, dude, now you got me wondering. Were you using a stun or thunder weapon during the Conga fight? The Conga Lala fight that you were seeing. So this right here. This is a Paralysis Greatsword. This is Nursilla's Greatsword. Nursilla's? Wrong. Lalabarina. Was the Charge Blade any good? I didn't get to play Charge Blade. Sorry. Holy fuck. I've never had more... Like, listen. I'm very blessed to have the viewers that I usually do. But I've never gone over like 130, and I'm at 300 right. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay. Right. No, hold on, I need to focus. I need to inform you guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck's sake. Why are the Wilds devs so secretive about skills and such? It's because the skill system for Wilds is very different from most of what we've seen. Deco's no longer... Like, you have 2 weapons, so skills work differently. Love the vibe Scarlet Forest compared to the Ancient Forest. It's much better. I love the Scarlet Forest, honestly. I'm getting overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm trying to not let it get to me, but I'm failing a little bit. Any information on pets? Hey, Dom, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $10, dude. I appreciate you. You're a legend. Thank you. It's going towards the 20k special. Take your time, buddy. Oh, dude, I just... Like, if I can be just honest with you guys real quick. I know that some of you are asking questions and you're not here for this kind of stuff, and I apologize. I'll get back to the questions in just a second, but like... You guys have done so much for me, like, you don't understand. Like, it's thanks to you guys, I've been so much happier ever since I've been doing this channel properly. I'm fucking crying. God, it all started with some dumb joke, and you guys found me, like, oh, at the bad time of my life, and even when the channel started doing well, like, you guys were here for me when my you guys were here for me when my dad died, like... Oh. You guys really were here for me. For so much. You've taken a guy that just played video game for the jokes, and you turned him into a a successful creator. And I just... can't believe it, man. Sometimes it feels like a dream. I didn't sleep a minute before I went to this event, man, because I just couldn't believe it. Thank you, Neffy. 23 months. You're a G. Fuck me, man. Like, I wasn't miserable. I was alright, but I never thought I could be this happy. Like, I work a job, technically 2 jobs, and then I always have the energy to do this for you guys, because you always make the content that I make so worth it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh. If Capcom flew me out to London... They didn't fly me to London. I live close to London. I live close to it. I'm not American, or I know I sound like it, but I'm not. I live in the UK, so... It wasn't that bad. Well, thank you guys, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's awfully raining in my... Yeah, dude, fuck me. There's like rain going on in my room right now. Damn. Someone close the window. I'm busy. I'm trying to make content. Okay? The Order stands as one. Always. Always united. Never alone. Any idea if Equal Dragon weapon could be in the game? I mean, that's more of a theory than anything. I have a video that's really good for you, Chairmanator. There's a video here that I'm just gonna grab it because I have a video that I made that talks exactly about that topic. Because I God knows I don't have the fucking brain cells to build that argument right now. Hold on, where's the video? Let me just grab this for Terminator and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Here you go, Terminator. Have a look at this. I think you'll enjoy this video. Talks about that. I'm newer to the channel, but you're my favorite just between you and me. I'll keep it a secret from any other creators. You sound American, you sound like a New Yorker. I know, people tell me all the time. I'm Portuguese. I come from Portugal, but I live in the UK. I basically only sound like this because as a child, and still as an adult, I've always been obsessed with Star Wars. So, so yeah. Did you get to Sacred Customization? Yes, I did, but I was a lemon because I didn't fucking do it. Are you more or less excited after playing the first 5 hours? Way more excited, Rochelle. Way more excited. Does Rumpolo grip or slip? Depends on the state. Depends on the state. Thank you, Snow. Thank you so much. No, your alert didn't play, for fuck's sake. I don't know why it didn't play. I'm sorry. Oh, caralho. How's your day been today? Dude, it's been mind-blowing. I'm so happy. This is such a good day for me. Did you meet Ruri at the event? Yeah, Rurikon and I, we've met at Gamescom. I went for dinner with him and Jono. Your videos about Rise and Sunbreak Wife was my favorite YouTube video ever. Damn, that's a lot of praise. I don't know if I deserve it. I'm gonna make one for Wilds as well. I don't know. Yeah, I met Rurikon. I'd message him, but he's probably with his family right now, so I don't want to bother him. When will you oil up? I will, I don't know, maybe at 50k, I'll oil up for you guys. If I ever reach that month, but you know. Did you try Perfect Rush? I heard it got buffed. Yes, Kadir, Perfect Rush is so much better. I'm not gonna tell you why. You just have to take my word for it. What was the joke you made or you were talking about? What joke? What joke? I make jokes on the constant. Sorry. I heard something about pets. I cannot confirm anything about the pets. Were there any hidden setting origami mode? Oh, fuck, I wish. I didn't check, but I think it'd be fun, you know? New York has a huge range of Portuguese and Puerto Rican, so it makes sense to associate it with New York. I'm walking here. Do other hunters fight monsters in cutscenes? I didn't get to see any of that, Tab, so I couldn't see it. I bully Ark a lot because it's how I do things, but I actually have a lot of fun hanging out with you in the community. Thanks for always making fun. Stop, Nephilia. I'm not reading anymore. You're gonna make me fucking cry again. Shut up. Stupid cat girl. Did you meet Josh and Cotton? No, I didn't. But Josh and Cotton were so fucking lovely. Maybe, actually, I'm just gonna say Josh because I think it was only Josh that messaged me. Josh and Cotton actually messaged me on Twitter not long ago because of the big collab video that I did with a bunch of creators. I tried to talk to them, but they were too busy to answer. And they talked to me after, but I didn't get to meet them at the event, no. But I've spoken to them once or twice, so, you know, Josh is awesome. They're great people. After 5 hours of the health bar, what's your thoughts on its waviness? I'm gonna be real with you, World of Panda. I didn't even notice it. I barely look at my health bar as it is. I didn't notice much of it, honestly. I know it annoys a lot of people. But yeah, Fiorina or Luchica? Luchica. Favorite cat armor from this build? Chemitris. Is the concept upgrading close to worlds? I cannot talk about that. Sorry. Did you see any options for these nuts? Haha, got him. Does Nursilla have a new move? I think she does have quite a few new moves. The red water looks gorgeous. Yes, and when you find out why, it's even better. Do you think that the devs should add origami mode as an option? I think it would be such a good joke if they did that. Origami hunting would go so hard. I'd love to see speedrunning origami monsters. Is the sacred tracking improved? I think so. Because, like, after playing the beta, I didn't think it was anywhere near as bad as when it was... when it was when I was playing... You know, actually, no, when I was playing the beta, I was struggling with it. But when I was playing this build, it felt much better. Hey, good sir, managed to try a new performance mode? If so, any better? Yes, much better, Ian. If you're going to be playing this on a base PS5 on performance mode, you're fine. You're set. Trust me. What weapons you tested? Only Greatsword and SNS? I mainly focused on Greatsword and SNS, yes. I played a little bit of Gunlance. What else did I play? A little bit of Longsword, but that was about it. I couldn't play too much of anything else because I had very little time to try everything out. Did you try Lance out? I was advised to not play Lance because the Lance implements were not done, so the new moves and stuff were not there yet. Primordial Malzeno or Arkveld? Primordial Malzeno. I have a statue of him. I love Primordial Malzeno. Are there new mantles? I'm not allowed to talk about that. Nerscylla get 1 or 2 new moves? Yes, Nerscylla has some new moves, yes. Did they bring back oils? Not that I know of, which kills my soul a little bit, but it's fine. We move. I thought of this back in the first beta, but I think it would be so funny if they made like an event with the polygon monsters. I honestly think it would be a really cool thing. Uthduna is such a pretty gal. She is. She's lovely. PC footage still does not exist. This is PS5. That's true. This is purely PS5. What element should the Cobra equipment have? I cannot talk about that. Because I didn't craft any. Is Balahara SNS what you got going on in Uthduna? Yes. This is the... What you're seeing right now is the Aloy armor and the Balahara... Well, now it's switched. Hold on. This right here is... Balahara SNS and the Aloy armor. How did SNS element feel compared to the... Holy shit. Thank you, Dom! Thank you! You're a G! I don't know why this isn't playing my custom alerts, but it is what it is. Hold on a second. Why the fuck... Let me have a quick look at something. Okay, I have no idea why it's not working. I have to fix this for next stream. Does the climate change as fast as in the beta? No. It does not. Did you see any unrevealed monsters? Not asking what they are, just if you saw them. Everything that I've seen has been revealed. Everything. I've known about Nerscylla for about a month. So, yeah. Now you guys know everything that I know. Well, almost everything. What info did you gather about gems? I'm not allowed to discuss any of that. Did you see any other monsters in the Arshard Cliffs, or was Nerscylla the only one? So, in this particular hunt, it was just Nerscylla. I didn't see anything else. I don't know if it's because I'm blind, or if it's because there wasn't anything else in there, but I didn't see anything else. Chemichus is probably your favorite new monster. Such a nice design. Avenula, the gear, the motherfucker has kicker gear. Out of 10, rate Uthdhuna's fight in terms of difficulty. Kaylee, I want to do that, but I haven't done the full hunt. What you see is a repel quest. So yeah. Primordial's not so good because I wanted to be just a knight, not the stronger Malzeno. Primordial's perfect. Don't chat shit about my boy. Did they fix the high thrust guarding advanced animation at the speed of Lance? I don't know because I was told to not play Lance. Or advised, rather. Any skills that you're excited for? I cannot talk about that. In the beta, the climate change was scripted during specific fights. Yes. Correct. Bye-bye, Neffy. Have a good one. Monster die so fast in this gameplay? Maybe not in full game. I don't think that the monster health was adjusted to full. I think the monsters here were... Well, keep in mind, this is not the full hunt that you're seeing. It's like less than half of the hunts. But it did feel like the monsters were dying really, really fast. But, God, I love that. Just look at that shit. Like, just look at this. Look at that sweet fucking counter. Is it this part of the game? No? No? Is it the next bit? Oh, there you go. Bah! Right out of the sky with you, Nerscylla. I heard that the TCS got buffed on full release. Is the damage any different from the beta? I don't know. I didn't feel like it was much different. What turf wars did I experience? I think the only new turf war that I experienced was Blalabarina and Oshagma. Capcom literally telling you to not play Lance. They told me to not play Lance because the changes that they wanted to implement, they didn't manage to implement that in time. That was the only reason. Other returning monsters you want to see? Legiana. I want to see Legiana back. Just base Legiana, not Shrieking. Shrieking was not fun. Do we know if we... Holy shit. Oh my god. I need to get Abby for this.
Oh my god!
Also. Oh my god. Can I get a hug? Oh my god, I'm struggling. Dude, thank you so much. Oh my god, man. I don't even know what to say. I actually don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you, World of Panda. I appreciate it so much. Oh, man. Well, with that in mind, the goal is complete, so I don't even need to keep it in there. I can just erase it. There you go. You completed the goal. Fuck me, man. Oh. Right then. How am I supposed to move along? How am I supposed to continue after that? Jesus Christ. Damn. Thank you, by the way, Nixu. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Fucking hell. Oh, thank God my VTuber doesn't cry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay, I have but one question. Are the weapons super fun? Tremendously so. All the weapons were very fun, at least the ones that I got to play. I want Legiana and Monster Hunter Wilds so they can fix the weapon design. Oh yeah, some of the Legiana weapons were slap-on. True. Never want to see Legiana again. That's understandable. A lot of people hate on her. That's fine. I understand. Ooh, what happened? Someone... World of Panda donated £100. That's what happened. God damn. Oh. Ooh. New trailer at the State of Play? I don't know. I don't feel like there should be one. Don't know about that. So is the Encyclave going to return to its flying glory? Yes. Encyclave, I've been told by very reliable sources, people who were there at the event with me, it was great. Did you get to go to the Mushroom People village? I cannot talk about that. Is Lance or Gun Lance better? I would say it depends. If you like countering, Lance would be more fun, but Gun Lance is really, really fucking good. Hey, Raxophone. I dubbed thee a Knight of the Order. Service well. Thank you for your support. Can you ask if there's a fire chicken gun lens? Yes, there is, and it looks amazing. It is amazing. It looks beautiful. I just didn't get to craft it. Did the beta get extended? I think the beta got extended for PlayStation people for like 24 hours. Or the next one? I'm not 100% sure. Think Wilds will have something similar to Tempered Monsters? I really hope so, Judy. I'd like the, you know, the base game to have some sort of continuation. It would be nice. Did you encounter Rathalos? No. Can we talk about that for a second? Isn't it kind of funny that Rathalos is like a hidden topic? Like they don't really talk about it. What the fuck? Ooh. Okay. Jesus. 50 memberships. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Oh man. World of Panda, thank you so much. You have created an entire legion of knights, 50 of them to be precise, and I hope that they will serve the order well. Dude, you're insane. What the fuck? God damn, I don't even know what to say. Like, what do you say to something like this? It's Jesus Christ. Oh, Panda, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, man. It's an insane amount of support. I can't fucking stop crying. Oh, God. I'm so lucky. Jesus. I just replied to my mods, just like, I need an adult. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, I think I might just kidnap one of my mods or something. I'm fucking losing it. Você é o cara, Panda. Oh, Lord. 50 memberships is expensive, by the way. Which monsters are back in Wild since you've played it? All the monsters that I've played, they have all been announced in... Oh my god. They've all been announced in the beta. Not all in the beta, sorry, in the website. All of them have been announced. So there's no secret monsters, at least not to my knowledge. Oh. Did you notice a monster couldn't be turned into a lot of weapon types? I mean, Keima, it's difficult to say because... Like, I can't even get my thoughts straight. Thank you, Praetor. I dubbed thee a Knight of the Order. Service well. And thank you for your support. It was hard to tell because, like, when you hunt a monster for the first time, because I only got to hunt these guys once, alright? I didn't get to hunt them plenty of times. So, when you hunt them once, you won't see all the materials to unlock all of the weapons. So there were monsters where I couldn't see all of their weapons. Get oiled up, I'm coming over. I want Poogie back. How big are the other maps? Very, very, very big. Ruri threw your name in this morning. Now you're one of our creators? Really? Holy shit, Guts from Berserk is telling me this. When did Rurikon throw my name? What has he been up to? Was he talking shit? Oh my god. I'm gonna kill that man. No, I'm joking. I love Rurikon. He's like everyone's Monster Hunter dad. Is there any monster that was announced that you didn't get to fight? I didn't get to fight plenty of them, actually. Gormagala was a no. Pardon me. Rathalos was a no. Rathian was a no. Yunkutku was a no. Who else? Anything besides Nursilla. Anything for the Ice Shard Cliffs was basically no. Any foods, canteen animations? I can't talk about that, Snow. I'm sorry. Did you spot any slap-on weapons? Nope. In fact, if that's one of your concerns, let me tell you, all of the weapons in Monster Hunter Wilds are basically fully designed from beginning to end. Maps are so big, seems nice to hear, but are they empty? Nope. Not to my experience. Maps always have something going on. Every single corner you turn to, there's something happening, whether you're there or not. Gotta teach that old man a lesson. Let's fuck him up, Dark Hero. Ridge said you paid for dinner? Yeah, that's true. I paid for dinner. I went out for dinner with... well, he invited me, you know? He was having dinner with Jono, and then he invited me to join. So, I just wanted to be nice. I mean, Rurikon flew in from Portugal, and Jono also doesn't... I basically live the closest, and they had to spend a lot of money on transportation. So I was like, hey, let me alleviate some of those payments, man. Is Ruri the Monhun dad? Is Gaijin the Monhun mom? I think that's a fair comparison, especially because they do the Third Fleet podcast. They do have, like, married couple vibes, don't they? At this point, I'm starting to believe Rathalos is the final boss. Yeah, fuck. It's not Arkveld, it's Rathalos. He is the big dude. He is, you know. Is Poogie not in? Dude, I actually don't know. That's not even me trying to cover it up. I actually don't know. Was Hitstop in the build you played? If so, can you talk about it at all? Yes, I can. That's a good question. Hitstop was in this build, and Hitstop felt insane. Hitstop felt really good, particularly for Greatsword and for Perfect Rush on the Sword and Shield. It felt really, really good. How does Uthduna's shield work? Uthduna's shield is pretty straightforward. You have to basically deal enough damage to break it, to disable it. Kind of like Arkveld chains, you know? If you guys have fought against Arkveld, when he powers up, you need to break those chains so that he doesn't use those attacks anymore. Same things. How many of your 5 hours were spent staring at Gemma? 4 hours and 49 minutes. I got to talk to Gemma. It was so fun. Wait, Rurukon's from Portugal? Man has no accent? Yeah, he's from Portugal. Very sweet of you. I didn't think he would bring it up. I didn't have any plans of bringing it up so that I don't try to virtue signal, but I just thought it was gonna be, you know, if I was spending money on flights and someone spent like a third of that to take a train, I would appreciate it if they paid for my dinner. Greatsword feels super great on this title. Greatsword is nuts. Dude, Greatsword player is eating good, honestly. You want to see Fulgur Anjanath come back? Fulgur Anjanath's so good. Hey, Ark, you said Rathalos is easy for a veteran, but if you played Monster Hunter DOS, you'd fail quest. But then, like, that's what I'm talking about. Difficulty streamlining, right? So, in older games, like, a tail swoop was something else, right? It was a much different experience than a tail swoop now. Update on Canteen? I cannot talk about that. But, yeah, if you're a player that's playing Monster Hunter DOS as your first game, it's gonna be way harder than if you're playing Monster Hunter DOS after you've played multiple Monster Hunter games. Wouldn't you agree? Thoughts on what you've heard of the soundtrack? Steam background music seems lovely. This soundtrack is really good because ever since the beginning of Monster Hunter Wilds, we all kind of listened to it and went, wow, this sounds like Monster Hunter, but it doesn't sound like Monster Hunter. So I think it's very unique, and I like that. Uniqueness is good. From all the maps, which is the biggest? Okay, so that question goes into hand in hand with Dixer's questions, which is about the exploration. I wasn't allowed to explore. I was only allowed to follow the monsters. and to follow the story for the first 5 hours. I wasn't allowed to do any exploring outside of that. So I don't know, I don't have an exact answer. But these maps are fucking massive. Scarlet Forest is pretty big. Is armor coloring better or the same as World? Armor coloring was really shiny. I thought that armor was like, especially like the alloy armor that you will see in Ufduna's Hunt. It's very shiny. Did you see Rurikon hitting the Kratos grid? I'm gonna kill you, RNG. Are we able to change the name of the Sacreds? I don't actually know. I hope so, because I have a whole theme for my Sacred, and I want to apply that theme, and the name is part of that theme. What are your thoughts on how insane our hunters are now? We aren't human anymore, and I miss being more grounded. Can you give me a comparison? Where do you think we stopped being grounded, Titanium? And I'd get back to you. I think this is way more grounded than something like Rise and Sunbreak, to be honest. And GU, specifically. Do you know how many monsters will be present in the game? No, I do not. I wish I did, but I do not. Is the HDR turned on? Nope. I think so. SNS early elements. I'm not allowed to talk about that. Sorry. Any returning monsters you can comment on? Ooh, I mean, all of the monsters that I know of right now are the same monsters that you know about right now. So, yeah, I think that the monster that I comment the most is Nerscylla, because Nerscylla was a huge, like, after Gypsaros got announced, people were like, oh, Nerscylla, potentially, right? Because Nerscylla was way, way, way predictable with the fact that, we saw a Gypsaros, because Gypsaros is her favorite snack. But Nerscylla feels amazing. I'm so happy to see her back, man. Rory named his Sacred Phoenix. That's pretty smart. If he named it, then I'm going to assume that you can. Performance, your opinion? This was run on a base PS5 and it was perfect. I had no complaints about the performance here. So, really, really good. How many do I think? In base wilds, 35 to 40. That's my guess. I mean, a human with a sword took down Fatalis. True. You're making the next 2 weeks waiting hard? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you think that's... Dude, imagine me. I've played the game. I want to get back in there as soon as possible. Were we able to try different skills on armors? I was, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. Sorry, Simon. Did you look at the new guild card system? No, that was fresh. I didn't get to look at it. I don't think it was there. Is the story peak? The story's really good. From what I've experienced so far. Nixu, thank you so much! Thank you so much. Your contribution is deeply appreciated. What do you think of the gear designs versus Rise of World? Oh, it's killer. You know, when I started playing World, I was always like, oh, these slap-on designs are kind of weird, but I guess everyone has their limitations. And then I went to Rise and I was like, oh, this looks even better. Sorry, not Rise. I went to GU and I was like, what do you mean we didn't get to see, like, Glavenus' greatsword or Glavenus' sword and shield? But I can tell you, Nixu, that the designs... You see Chemitris, the monster that I'm fighting right now? His armor and his gear looks superb. So you guys are gonna eat good. Fashion hunting is gonna be the end game, okay? As someone who's going to play this on the PS5, it gives me hope. Yeah, disc, just as long as you have a, as long as your screen or television isn't anything like 8K, you should be fine. But yeah, this, like, look at the footage for yourself. And I'm streaming at 60 frames, so you should be able to see the 60 frames in action. Did the armor sets get you excited for the true endgame of fashion hunting? Absolutely. Nixu and Kama are on the same track there. But, yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm so excited for the fashion game of this. Like, the fashion hunting here is going to be nuts. Absolutely. Were you able to try out photo mode? I wasn't able to. I didn't have enough time. Which fights did you enjoy and which did you not like? So, hard to say, because I enjoyed all of them. Can't believe no one thanked you. Oh. I did. I thanked them. Oh, believe me, I did. But yeah, there's oh god, I even lost track of where we were. Fights, I enjoyed all of them. I think Balahara perhaps was the least exciting, but he was still pretty fun. By the way, is the weapon changes that they mentioned already applied here? Yes, except for the lance one, I believe. Praying for the layered weapons as some endgame secrets. They've already announced that layered weapons and armor are going to be unlocked after high rank. I've been a lance main since Freedom Unite. I'm just wondering, how bad did they do my lance from 10 out of 0? Okay, so Dress Down, they told me to not play lance because the changes that they tried to put in the game were not complete. So I didn't play any lance. Just joined. I'm sure you got this asked already, but do you think my mid PC would be able to run okay? What do you define as a mid PC? Because Rurikon got this to run at like 50 plus frames on a 2060. And how old's the 2060? Hold on, let's Google this shit real quick. Let's go to Google real quick. RTX 2060 was released 2019, 6 years ago. If a 6-year-old GPU can do that like 50 plus frames, I think you'd be fine. Anything above that, you should be absolutely flying. Are you going to cry if there isn't a set that suits you as well as art visually as Prime Zeno? Nah, I'm always going to be able to cook up something. So I'm going to be perfectly fine. I just started using Charge Blade in Wilds and I think it's really fun. It is. I have a good time with it. My beloved Lance. I think Lance is going to be fine, you guys, honestly. Trust the process. What Lance changes? They buffed Lance, they added new moves. They mentioned all of this in a community update a while back. But yeah. The only announced armor, I think, website size the same. Yeah, oh, is it just armor? Was it not the weapons? Well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping it was going to be both. Perfect Rush combo deals more damage now. Have a look for yourself. Wasn't expecting 51. Thanks. You got some, I'm happy enough. Man, if you're happy enough, you cannot imagine me. Same for Swax. I didn't get to play Swax, guys. I played only like 2 to 3 weapons because I didn't have that much time. When I asked about the armor coloring, I meant, could you color more than one part of a specific armor piece? I didn't actually try that, but I'm gonna assume it's the same as old games and say not really. Does the game feel weightier and more satisfying now with the hit stop and sound design improvements? Was my only complaint left. Yes. Much better. Hit stop felt really incredible. If the game can run at least 30 FPS on my PC, I'll call it good for me. There you go. Pretty sure you'll be able to. I do miss wire bugs a little bit, but it was super fun being able to swing around, so I wish they kept it as out of combat ability. I liked wire bugs, but I don't think they would have been good outside of Rise and Sunbreak. I hope the water looks better on PC with the ray tracing. I did not... Well, I have nothing to say on that, really, besides the beta, but, you know, we all know how the beta goes. It's PS5 or Pro PS5? Just PS5. This isn't a Pro PS5, just a PS5. As far as I know. Any changes to the Greatsword from the beta? Hit stop. Not a specific change, but yeah, really good. Did you find out how playing the story in multiplayer worked? I did not. I only did 2 multiplayer hunts, 3 multiplayer hunts, and none of them were in story mode. Like, as in, none of them had story cutscenes and any of that. It was like posting a quest normally. Was this on PC or console? How did the frames feel? This was on a regular PS5, and it felt very smooth. Very, very smooth. Thanks for the air, says a hello from Russia. Привет! It's my pleasure. 60 on standard PS5 is great, I know. Like, guys, what you're looking at is that footage. It's 100% that footage. I didn't tweak it. It's 60 frames. You guys can be happy. You can rest easy. Much prefer wounding over clutch claw mechanics? Same, dude. Same. How does the kill system feel in practice? I am not allowed to talk about that, Matt Mill. Sorry. Are the weapons with clash and offsets going to be the same as the beta? As far as I know, yeah. I don't think they've changed any of that. This isn't really a new thing, but what do you think of that mysterious Icepex? Oh, dude, that Apex monster just reminded me of, like, a mini Dalamador. I'm so hyped. Oh my god, I've been wanting Snake Wyverns to come back ever since I figured out what Dalamador and Najarala were. Anything on Hunting Horn? I didn't play Hunting Horn, Raptor. Sorry. Any word on arena quests? Not that I'm aware of. No underwater fights? Also not that I know of. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Did you faint of cart in the 5 hours? Nope, not once. Not once. I didn't faint a single time. But that's because I was being insanely cautious. Did you see Gemma crafting animation? Yes. What was the fight you enjoyed the most? Probably Nursilla. One sec. Sorry, Abby was just asking me something. Let's hope they don't release the last trailer with more new monsters before release. I don't know, there's a PlayStation State thing, and I think they might want a Monster Hunter trailer. Have a good night, PJ. Can you say why she is repelled and not killable? Nope, I cannot, because that is a spoiler. And even if I could, I wouldn't, because I want you guys to experience firsthand. Also, one second, I just need to change something. I'll be right back. Just had to unplug something on my PC. And the joy with the new SNS, seeing this felt feels more polished, but pad in hand, did you try it? Look for yourself. Where is it? Hold on. Have a look for yourself in the SNS gameplay. That's the Hope SNS right there, my boy. Felt way better. SNS was so smooth. Loved it. My main weapon looking good. I really hope Lunagaron makes a return. Oh, dude, Lunagaron's such a cool monster. Have you heard about Lagiacrus? No. Yo, you're a new subscriber? Thank you, Faisal. I appreciate you. Bro never got back to me. Sorry, Titanium. What was it that you said? I'm really struggling. Guys, I never have this many people watching. My streams average, like, the highest I've ever had was, like, 130 people. Sorry, it's hard to keep up with the chat. There's like 300 of you. Are the cutscenes skippable now? Yes. But I wouldn't skip them, honestly. They're pretty good. So much you want to ask about lore? Sorry, none of that. None of that can be answered. Will Great Jaguars be in the title update? I have no idea. How would you compare SNS to the beta? About 3 times better. Still considerably better. But I cannot give you any specific details about that. Also, I saw someone say greetings from Germany. Guten Abend. Freut mir dir kennenlernen. Zu kennenlernen? I don't know. I don't speak very good German. Freut mich. There you go. You're a new sub too? Hey, welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the order. Wait, what? Multiple hit on the last from PR? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Perfect Rush looking good. Did they fix the convoluted controls of the Insect Glaive? I don't know, because I'm not an Insect Glaive player, so I'm sorry. I won't be able to answer that. I'm not skipping if Gemma's on screen. My boy, what a real one. Hold on, I'm trying to look for... How's your Dutch? Terrible. I've never spoken Dutch in my life. You think they will add more For You monsters? Yes. Yes, I do. I just finished my first For You playthrough like a week ago. Is there Palico gadgets? I'm not allowed to talk about that. Now I'm curious if you can do it in Dutch. I don't speak Dutch. I'm sorry. What's your favorite of the new monsters revealed so far? New monsters. No returning monsters included. I think my favorite new one is probably... I think it's going to be Lalabarina. In an interview, they say it's a skill issue. They'd not be changing them. Ooh. The Insect Glaive main's out here struggling. The controls are actually made... It's like made for spiders, so... Grow some extra fingers, bro. How's performance compared to the beta? Much better. This is on a base PS5, dude. Flying. Guildmarm? Hinoa. Hinoa is the best Monster Hunter waifu, okay? Easy. Celtis Queen and Celtas would be so hype. I'd love to see them back. Love to. I want to see Zemtrios back, dude. Zemtrios, Giginox. I don't want Kezu back. Kezu can die in a ditch. Did they nerf Longsword? I don't really know. I don't think so. I think Longsword was fine. Did the first hours meet your expectations for the first 5 hours? Yes. Good question. It's a pretty simple question, but no one's asked it. I've made some YouTube videos, but you get no views. How do you make any tips? Okay, tips on making content. You gotta understand that making content is a mix of luck and skill. So first of all, don't put yourself down. Right? Don't put yourself down like that. Number 2, in order to make good content, you need decent gear. You need a decent microphone. You need some decent editing skills. Learn from watching your favorite creators. But always don't compare yourself to others, because comparing yourself to others is the thief of joy. So don't do it. And I think Dakrat, or Dakrat, if you will. I dubbed thee a Knight of the Order. Thank you for your support. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if you guys want to make content, the first thing that you need to do is identify a niche. What is everyone else doing in the community that you want to do content with? Can you do it any differently? If yes, what can you do? I still do waifu jokes most of the time, you know? So it's all down to uniqueness and a lot of luck. Just keep making content that you like, dude. Make sure that you have some decent gear backing you up. Continue learning. It's all a process. If you go look at the stuff that I did like 2 years ago, it's nowhere near as good as what I'm producing today. We're always learning. Are there many variants of the same monsters, like 6 versions of Rathalos? I didn't get to see any of that, World of Panda, sorry. I didn't get to see any of that, so I don't know. Minato is great, I agree, to be honest. She's also a great follower hunter. You mean Hinoa? That's the wrong twin. Compare yourself to you from yesterday or a week ago? Yeah, dude, fire quote. Fucking put that shit on a pillow or something. That is so good. I do feed pick content. I'm so happy for you, dude. How much money do you make? TLDR, yeah, the game is more grounded than GU, Rise, and Sunbreak. Those are the side games, and Wilds is a lot more anime and human triple backflip than compared to World or For You, and did I just miss more realistic... Think of this game as For You too. How big is the Scarlet Forest compared to an Ancient Forest? I don't know the exact size because I wasn't allowed to explore it. But it's pretty damn big, and it has some really unique scenarios. Sceneries, not scenarios. How are the dual blades? I didn't try them, I'm so sorry. Good afternoon from Spain. ¿Qué pasa, compadre? ¿Todo bien? Bienvenido. Bienvenido? I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Did you see any replacements for offsets for Melody? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't play any Hunting Horn. I'd like to see some more Frontier monsters for Wilds. Yes. Frontier monsters need to keep coming back. Hi, Ark. Hope you're doing well. How was your experience with the Scarlet Forest, aesthetic-wise? It's my most anticipated map in Wilds. Nargo, you will not be disappointed, my boy. The Scarlet Forest was super fun. Can you date Alma? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. What contrast are you playing in? The colors look really vibrant. So, I didn't change any of the settings for anything that I recorded with, so this is the base stuff. Do you think Lagiacrus will return in this game? I would hope so. Limão Atmosférico. That's a great name, by the way. Any chance we might still get a new weapon? No, definitely not. Definitely not. No new weapon is going to show up. You've been watching the stream for 2 minutes behind. It happens. Why does Ufduna kind of look like a turtle with those flowy things? Someone said that when Ufduna's water veil is down, she looks like a hamster version of Devil Joe. And you can't unsee it after you think of it. How easy was crafting? I am not allowed to talk about that. Which spider is better? I'm biased towards Nerscylla. Nerscylla's my girl. I love her. But I haven't spent as much time as I have with Nerscylla as I have with Lalabarina, so I don't know. Did the DLC maybe have something to do with the ancient civilization? It's all worth it. Listen, right now I know a little bit more about the story, but I don't know that much. So, you know, if you had a chance to craft gear, did it become a lot of parts, or was it Rise like Sunbreak? Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about that, but I would say don't worry. Did you try out Switch X? Nope, I didn't. I didn't have enough time. Should be HDR if you don't have an HDR display. No fancy colors for you. True. I don't think HDR was on. Do you get any good meme names for any of the monsters? Rompopolo, I call him Rompy. Rompy is precious. Rompy is the new Dorogama. I love Rompy. He is cute. Do you have any criticism after the 5 hours? Yes. Basically, to boil it down, streamlining the difficulty should still make high rank relatively challenging. Not low rank, high rank. And I'm not sure about it yet because I don't think I played in high rank specifically. But we'll see. What's your opinion on voiced palicos? I don't mind them. My preference is the meowing, but it's always good to have the option. Voiced protagonists and such are always a good thing, in my opinion. Does Rapid Morph exist? I'm not allowed to talk about that. Sorry. Does every weapon have more skills to unlock? I'm not allowed to talk about that. I am so sorry. We must protect Rompy. Yeah, Rompy is precious. If Wilds is for you too, then they should make the Charge Blade 2 and Insect Glaive 2. Is it better optimized for the 20s and 30s? I don't know, Kiribel, because I played this on a PlayStation 5. I didn't get to play it on PC. But I heard that they have taken down the requirements from 4060 to a 2060, so hopefully. I've heard that they're changing the shelling levels in Gunlance. Is that on the table? So, from what I know, shelling level, and I don't think this has anything to do with this preview. Shelling level, as far as I'm aware, is no longer going to scale with artillery. It's going to scale with regular damage skills, so Hog. But I'm not 100% sure. You might have to go to Rurikon and Chaos Slayer for that one. Hope there will be no slap-on weapon design. Valhalla, so there is no slap-on design. Every weapon is completely unique. Doshaguner. Yeah, Doshaguner. Doshaguner is fucking fire. Did the armor skills work well with the weapons? Yes. I'm not gonna give you any more details, though. Did you fight the fire well-based and octopus? No, I did not fight the Black Flame, aka New Udra. Paimon needs to stay engaged, and if the voice wasn't so high-pitched, I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, it can get a bit annoying, but you can turn it off for the Palicos. Do we still need to use armor spheres to upgrade armor instead of monster parts? I'm not allowed to talk about that, I'm sorry. Why does Capcom hate Tonfa so much? I don't know. You gotta understand that Monster Hunter Online, or Frontier, is a different development team, core aspect speaking, than a regular Monster Hunter team. Does the Jarakan or other mobile monsters you fought use the environment like Ketcha? I didn't fight a Jarakan. I fought plenty of monsters that use the environment. Nursilla, Rumpolpolo, Lalabarina made use of the environment. In case it's clear to anyone, he cannot talk about skills, decorations, or crafting. Yes, very true. Does this game have any connection to World of Iceborne or the New World? Not that I know of. Every time you say you can't talk about it, all I hear is yes. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that. Just because I'm not, saying I can't talk about it, that doesn't mean it's a yes. And I can tell you that for sure, some of your questions that you guys have asked me is a no. Assuming you can't say anything about decorations, you are right. I am not allowed to speak on decorations. I must keep my mouth shut. Do you know about Giddy Fox Gaming? Yeah, Giddy Fox Gaming has been on my channel. I don't know if anything's happened to him recently, but he's been on my channel. I love the guy. He's so fun. He's a good guy. What is the most notable thing that has changed between the beta and the first 5 hours? Performance. Performance and weapon buffs. Definitely the most noticeable. How was Kongalala? Kongalala was so fun. He's a good dude. I love Kongalala, bro. Look at him. He's right there. He's fun. He's a good fight. Ah, he's dead. Will Magnamala be making a return? No idea. Have to leave, but great rest of your stream. Thank you, Azure Primus. Have a good one. Which weapons did you try? Great Sword, Sword and Shield, Gun Lance, and... no idea. No idea, honestly. I think that was it. Just Great Sword, Sword and Shield, Gun Lance, and a little bit of Longsword. Giddy Fox Gaming is a great channel. Dude is insane. He does like he does a lot of challenges from what I've seen. Favorite design for armor and weapon you saw in the test? Chemitris armor and Chemitris weapons, they are all amazing. You guys are going to be super happy with them. Any monster from Rise and Sunbreak that you would like to return besides Malzeno and Primordial Malzeno? Judy got me good. I was going to say Primordial Malzeno. Any monster from Rise that I'd like to see return? Gosharag. I think Gosharag was underappreciated. Did you try the Lance? Which ones did you test? So I wasn't allowed to try Lance. Because, well, I was allowed, but they said you probably shouldn't because the changes on the Lance were not implemented, so you wouldn't get the full experience. He just completed his 100 challenge with every weapon. Nice, dude. Did you experience any bugs? Not that I'm aware of, no. Do you still need to do expeditions alone to track story monsters before you hunt with friends? I think I'm not 100% sure. We didn't get to do the story together, but I don't know. So I don't want to give you an answer on that one because I don't know, and I don't want to misinform you. Do you prefer English or Japanese in game voice? That depends. So I played Rise in Japanese, but then I played Sunbreak in English. It depends, man. Like, I haven't tested all the voices yet, so I'm gonna need to test them out when the game is actually out. Just got done dirty in Sunbreak. Yep. Hello, sorry if I missed it, but was the music all orchestral or was some music's like the old games exotic? I didn't catch much that sounded orchestral outside of fighting. So pretty exotic soundtracks all around throughout the entire game. Primal and Gauss are my top 2 that I want to return. Dude, based. Good picks. Did they change too much from the beta? The weapons that are good in the beta didn't change too much. The weapons that weren't good in the beta, they are much better. How big is the Scarlet Forest? I wasn't allowed to fully explore the maps, so I don't know. Do you think a controller with the buttons would be worth it now? I think a controller with paddles is pretty worth it. I say, like, if you guys want my opinion, I think the Xbox Elite controller is probably one of the best you can have. So I would say go for it. Did you see if monster parts were cookable for meals? I'm not allowed to talk on that. Sorry. Have you played Monster Hunter Tri/Ultimate? So which one's your favorite non-flagship niche? I didn't play it, but my favorite has to be... Well, he's a flagship. It's Lagiacrus. But Gobel would be fun. Kurupeku would be nice too. I don't know if you already answered this, but did they change anything in the Charge Blade? Not that I'm aware of. There's Portuguese as a language option. I know. I don't know. I don't really like... For some reason, I don't like playing these games in my own language. How's performance? Just tuned in. Performance was much better. This is on a standard PS5, 60 frames, pretty stable, pretty good. Sorry, I'm just losing my voice a little bit. Other than Rumpopola, which one of the new and revealed monsters do you think would be considered cute? Lalabarina. She's all fluffy. Hello, Alessandro. Buonasera. All three lords were very well designed and return worthy. Very much so. Any Gunlance gameplay recorded? Nope. I played so much Gunlance in both of the betas that I wanted to focus on my main weapon, which is Sword and Shield, and the weapon that I've been trying to learn, which is Great Sword. Any real-life animal you would want as a monster-based one? I'd like a praying mantis. Have you ever heard of a Talca? A monster in real life that I'd like to be turned into a... I'd like a... Good question. I'd like a lobster. A lobster monster would be cool. Do you know anyone who had played Swax at the event? I do not know. I didn't check who played what, to be fair. So I'm afraid I do not know. Are we free of the handler now from World? Yes, she's not around. Oh. Right, guys, I'm gonna give you guys another 5 minutes, but I'm gonna start ending the stream in about 5 minutes, okay? Just because I'm a bit tired. Did they make any changes to Gunlance? Not that I'm... Well, Gunlance felt a bit better, but nothing too major. Did you see gore in a cutscene? No. You think they're going to make any roadblocks, giant monsters that you'd have to hunt with a sand ship? I don't know, but I would love for that to be the case. What monster do you wish to see return in Wilds? So, besides my favorite monster, which is Primordial Malzeno, I had two picks. One of them was Nerscylla, and she is back. The other is Legiana. But there's other monsters. Zamtrios, Celtus Queen, and regular Celtus would be nice. Elden Ring crossover with the lobster monster? Yeah, exactly. That was actually what I was thinking about when I was talking about yeah, the lobster monsters. How did the wound variety feel with the returning of monsters like Nerscylla? How did they change the flow of the fight? It's not massive changing, right? You could go without using a single focus strike and you'd be fine. And I'm not even sure what meta is at this point, but you could... they don't change it too massively. Unless you choose them to change massively, right? And you're welcome, Praetor. This is what I'm here for, you know? My privilege as a creator is to entertain you. And if I get to inform you along the way, that's more than enough. From what I saw in Rory's stream, the focus hit seems faster than in the beta. For the Gunlance, yeah, it seemed like it was a bit faster, because or at least the wind-up animation was faster. What do you think of the Pro/Noob series and the Rage Gaming videos? I like them. I like Rage Gaming. They're cool dudes. Anything to say about Lance in full release compared to the beta? So, React, sadly, I love Lance, but I didn't get to play any because they said, hey, you can play it, but the changes that we wanted to do in the Lance have not been implemented yet. So the Lance is just the same as it was in the beta. So I opted to not play it. Can you change more to HUD than in the beta? I don't know. I didn't try. What invaders do you want to see? Which ones do you don't want to see in Wilds? I want to see... I don't know. Invaders are hard. I'd like to see Seregios. He's not technically an invader. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what we class as an invader species. Do you think they add Palico mount so that they can do drive-bys? Palicos can keep up with the Sacred, and they sometimes ride on the Sacred's tail, so I don't think they need a mount. Does warm weapon damage create wounds, or how does it work? I don't think it's by weapon damage, I think it's by how weapons stagger. So you know how some moves deal more stagger damage than others? I think that's how it works. Hello, Ark. Did they fix the weapon designs compared to World? Yes. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Awesome and very wholesome stream. I saw when you saw your wholesome reactions to the community and huge donations. Happy for you. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Like, this community has made my life so much better. I was never miserable. Oh, it's not some sub story, but this community has helped me through a lot. And it's made my life so much better. So I appreciate you guys. How are the graphics settings? Really nice. This is a PS5, standard PS5 on performance mode, and the game looked fine. Is there any monster that you do not want to see return in Wilds? Oh boy, hold on a sec. I got a fucking list. Monsters that I do not want to return in Wilds. Let me give you a quick briefing on that one. I do not want Gyrototus. I do not want Tigrex. I do not want Barioth. I do not want Kushala the Aura. And I also do not want Volvidon or Lagombi. I do not want Somnicanth. I do not want Azure Raphalos. I do not want Rajang. I do not want Lunastra. And I do not want Shrieking Legiana. Out of the revealed monsters that you couldn't fight yet, which ones are you most excited about? That mysterious, like, ice pack, you know? You know the mysterious, the apex from the Ice Shard Cliffs? That one. Bro, when we go into Sant Antonio, what's up, Rurikon? Bro, I mean, damn. You just name it. This time you're gonna get dinner. Because I got dinner last time when you came around here. I'm going to Portugal in March, actually. So, you know, if you're there around then, let me know. If you guys have any questions for Rurikon, ask his ass. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I was in tears. I was a mess. Jesus. I want Mizu. What version of Mizu, though? Very important. Big True. Bro, fuck. Oh, man, you made me hungry as shit. I could demolish a set of meat skewers from Sant Antonio. It's a restaurant in Portugal. Very, very good. It's funny because the meat skewers are low-key Monster Hunter style, so... Did the weapons feel a little slower in this compared to World? No. Not in my opinion, no. Not my weapons, anyway. Does Devil Joe eat his own tail? Oh, God. Oh, no. Not this again. It's all good, Jalen. Don't you worry. Can you tell us how the Gunland's shelling level works? Can you, Rurikon? Can you? Gunlance is faster? In the Focus Strike, definitely. I want Dalamador so bad. Dude, same. It's okay, the new thingy is, the new Apex in the ice map is kind of like a mini Dalamador. If you guys pop a lot of questions into Rurikon, I might just bring him in. But there are people who are usually nice, and then there's Ark. You know what? That's fine. I'll accept that. I'm only half Madeiran anyway. Madeirians. My question to Ruri, how's your day been? You will be in this game? Kappa. No, I have work. Fine. See, there's people here. You can reply by text, my boy. It's up to you. He can't multitask, guys. So sad. Also, hold on a second. You have work, but you're watching a stream? Back to work. Half nice, half asshole. That's a perfect summary of me, to be honest. Not sure if this was asked before, but I need to know how good is the drip you saw. Dude, rusty. Oh my fucking god. It's so good. It's so good. Chemitrus drip in particular was very impressive. Why is the Hope Greatsword in the gameplay red? Because this is the Lalabarina Greatsword. You're eating at the moment? The real answer. The motherfucker's like, I'm working. Yeah. Working on sustenance. You actually crafted armor? That's illegal. No, it's not. I got approval from 2 different Capcom staff members, okay? That's when, like, Jono just sends a spy into my home so that they can shoot me in the back of the head. Hey, the title is not a lie. The title says, ask me almost anything. See? Not lying. Very important to highlight that. I'm memeing. I know, I saw your stream. I saw what you crafted. You crafted the Chemitrus gun lens. I knew you would. That's why I crafted the sword and shield. That way everyone gets to see both. See? Big brain. Funky question. Do you think this game will go well with randomizers? I don't see why not. I mean, the randomizer in World wouldn't be too far off from a randomizer here. Not in my opinion, anyway. Can you tell us anything about regarding blunt, severing, etc. type attacks for the horn? No, because I don't play hunting horns, so I'm not the right person to ask questions there. What's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is you as a human achieving a purpose for yourself, your loved ones, and for humanity as a whole. Maybe that purpose is local, maybe that purpose is global, but it's for you to achieve a purpose for all those 3 categories. That's the meaning of life. And anime titties. People can ask anything, you simply won't answer. That's true. To be fair, we can ask anything. You made no promises on answering everything. You bet. What came first, the Chemitrus or the egg? I didn't steal an egg this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that Chemitrus definitely came first. Median life is 42. Oh my god, he's such a dad. This guy is such a dad. Man, who invited this Rurikon dude? God damn. This is the one time I get to bully you in my chat and you don't get to do anything about it. Usually it's the other way around. Oh, I'm having a great time. Did you see any Turf Wars? Yes. My favorite one was Lalabarina into Doshaguma. That was a really good Turf War. The purpose is Monster Hunter. The only right answer. The purpose is Monster Hunter. And no one gave the right answer. Crazy. Sounds like there's 2 large meanings in life. True. I'm done eating anyway. Bye. I hurt his feelings. Bye, Rurikanen. Go ahead. Leave. Didn't want you in here anyway. Can you tell us if there's a Master Rank or G Rank? Not that I'm aware of. That's probably only going to be in the expansion. Greetings, I have a question. Have you played Lance? Oh, okay, the Lance question. So I've said this a few times. Well, obviously, you just joined, so I'm going to reply again. I didn't, because I was told that I shouldn't I was advised to not play Lance because the Lance changes had not been implemented. So the Lance in this build was the same as in the beta. So I decided to not play it. Instead, I focused on Sword and Shield. Were any monsters hard? If your definition of hard is, did I cart? No. Did I lose the quest? No. But if your definition of hard is, they made me think? Yes. Some of them were, you know, it wasn't like brain dead content. I like that, Ruhr Cannon. Yeah, dude, your name is adaptable to so many things. What do you say when Rurikan does achieve something? He Rurikan. What do you say when Rurikan cannot achieve something? He Rurikan't. Your name is super adaptable. My anything question is, what you having for dinner? My lovely fiance has made some chicken, some rice, and some stir fry. They lied to you. The changes were in, and I'm not memeing. For real? Oh, I'm gonna have words with Jono. Rurikan, did you not go to the event? I asked Cowboy, and he didn't go. Rurikan was there. He was there. That's bullshit. I was told that the changes weren't implemented. Bro, that actually just... that made me a little bit sad, not gonna lie. And gunland shelling, normal full burst, wide wyvern fire, long worm stake. Okay. I didn't get to try all of that. Because I knew you were gonna do it, so... I was gonna get that information regardless, because our big boy... our big cowboy man here was gonna get that info. You need an Arkveld demo level difficulty with a time limit. Ooh, I mean that quest is hard, man. Depending on what weapon you're using, the Arkveld quest slapped me in the face. I did kill him with quite a few weapons though, so I was quite proud. What's your overall thoughts on the music, battle ambient, and all that? The Monster 2 music for Wilds is interesting because while it doesn't quite sound like your average Monster Hunter news. It, like, not news, but it didn't sound like your average Monster Hunter track. It's very unique, and I like that. I really like that, dude. Little question, maybe ask prior. How does Ulfduna hold up compared to Raid Dao's banger fight? I prefer Raid Dao, purely because Raid Dao's design is cooler, in my opinion. But Ulfduna is still pretty fucking good. The banner in my palico, that is, Chemitress gear. They gave Ark an inferior version of the game. They're like, oh, no, fuck this guy. Don't let him play Lance. He sucks with Lance anyway. How's it doing? I'm asking on behalf of a friend who's playing on a PS5. Did you test quality mode, performance mode? Okay, so I played performance mode, and the game was fine. It looked great. It ran great. The stream is at 60 frames per second, so you can see how it looks. At least it should be. But yeah, If you guys are playing this on a PS5, if this experience is anything... because like I said, this isn't the final build, so things can change, right? But if this experience is anything to go by, you guys are set. Don't you worry. Ark's channel perfectly embodies how the Mon Hunt community has always felt to me. Both are weird, but welcoming and fun. Don't take itself too seriously. Kema, that's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me. I appreciate you. Mwah. If you want the Arkveld beta difficulty in the complete game, it'll either be in event quests or the expansion. I think what they'll do is, you guys know how in Rise we had those hazard quests or emergency quests? You know, with like some Apex monsters, the Rajang up in the mountain, the Valstrax in the Infernal Springs. I think that's what we're gonna get for difficulty. Hi Ryan, what's up? Decides to really play Sunbreak for the first time till Wilds. You have time, and it's worth it. I love Sunbreak. Didn't bother soloing Arkveld, seeing how people were doing it, plus the rock strats. I've managed to do it without the rocks quite a few times. Favorite foods IRL? Lasagna, meat skewers, rice. I love pasta, so chicken Alfredo is one of my favorite dishes. Did your top 3 weapons change in Wilds compared to Rise or World? Yes, they did. Sword and Shield is a lot more aggressive in comparison to World. Sword and Shield is actually Sword and Shield, not just Sword or just Shield. It's both. So, you know, looking good. Capture looking way better than... I don't know what Hero used to record, but I actually had difficulties with my the contrast on mine, so I don't know. I think Rorkut's recording kit is better than mine. Ark, was Olivia an NPC or an actual person? And if she is an NPC, how smart was it? So, Olivia actually hunted with me right here. Hold on. Olivia was here. Do you guys see it on the left? Palico, Olivia, Athos. She was there. She kicked ass. She was pretty good. How does the gear work, like skills and weapon swapping? So weapon swapping is just, you have to mount your Sacred and swap, but weapon skills I'm not allowed to discuss. Is Ufduna a fun fight? Yes, very much. Love you, man. Hope you have a great night. Thank you, dude. I love you too, bro. Have a good one. Stay safe. He really is a Mon Hunt fan? I'd hope so. I'd hope so. You know, meat skewers. Did you notice all 3 apexes have the same markings on them? On Ufduna and New Udra, they are harder to see. What? Well, since Arkveld was fucking up Ray Dow, maybe Arkveld's gonna go for these 2 as well. You know? Wouldn't surprise me. This game's flagship is no joke. Yeah, the Arkveld in the quest is pretty rough. I'd say I wouldn't expect an average player to defeat that guy. Not in the beta anyway. No worries, Nargo. You have to go, man. That's all good. You have a good one. No comments on Pocket Horn then? I didn't play any of it. I don't think Pocket Horn is going to be that big of a deal. Not in the long run, anyway. If you can keep a monster as a pet from any game, which would you do and why? A Mufa. Because I don't want to keep a giant monster as a pet. That sounds very expensive. And unclean. Very unsanitary. What areas did you get in the 5 hours you played? I got Windward Plains, Scarlet Forest, and the Ice Shard Cliffs. Oh, and the Oil Well Basin as well. Did the Capcom guys mention optimization for handheld? No. Not that I'm aware of. Are you excited for tomorrow's State of Play? They'll probably give us a big reveal. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe. I'm even thinking if I might potentially stream the event, but I don't know. I'm more excited for some other stuff that they might reveal, to be honest. I'm an average player and I beat Arkveld once in about 45 hunts. Then you're not an average player. You're above average. Okay, guys. So, as much as I'd love to keep answering questions, I'm afraid that's going to be it for today. Krim, how's the hit stops feeling? Great. Did you get any information on Xbox optimization? No. Only PS5. And whatever public information is out there regarding the PC requirements going down. Are they beefing like in Monster Hunter World? Yes. Please stream it. Okay, I'll see if I can. But I can't make any promises. It's just that now it's late. I need to go eat. And then I'll see if I can do it tomorrow. I don't know what time it is. If I can do it, then I probably will. But I'm not 100% sure. Guys, I want to thank you so much for today. Like, yes, it was absolutely lovely to have you guys around, but I did not expect this turnout. Like, and if you guys want to see more of what I've said in regarding this, there is a video that I uploaded about 5 hours ago, which is doing insanely well, by the way. So thank you for that. But go check out that video where I talk about a couple things that I might have not answered in today's stream. And dude, you guys make me super happy. It's thanks to you that I got to do stuff like this. And entertaining you truly is my pleasure. I'm so happy that I've got to create the order and got to entertain all of you. Honestly, you guys are legends through and through. And I couldn't be happier. Like, dude, 300 consecutive viewers is nuts. Is absolutely nuts. Never thought I would hit that number this year. Not in a million years. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. I love hanging out with you guys. I cannot wait. There's going to be a community stream on the beta next Sunday. So if you guys want to play with me, if you guys want to hang out, stay tuned for that. I will upload everything nice and pretty for everyone to organize themselves. You can hunt with me and the rest of my community here, the rest of the order. So stay excited for that, guys. But damn, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So much. Y'all know the drill if you've been here before. Stay safe. And until we meet again. Bye-bye, everybody.